it's Ozzy the Art, and this is gonna be a real quick message. I literally was just sitting here barbecue sauce on my titties. I'm kidding. I was cooking some breakfast. Okay, so I'm doing some French toast and breakfast tacos, just cooking up in the kitchen, having a good time actually. And I was sitting here thinking like, wow, there's only ever two energies, like ever in mankind, in the history of ever, there's only ever two energies, good or bad, masculine or feminine, yin and yang, like the devil, God, like there's only ever two. And not only can you be able to notice that in any conversation you have with any person, it could be law enforcement, it could be your teachers, it could be your family, it could be your loved ones, your friends, whatever, you'll see that in every dynamic you either play the part of being submissive or dominant. And it's okay, you don't have to be. As me, as a dominant person, sorry, I look crazy. I'm a dominant person naturally, y'all know that, but there's certain rooms that I get in and I have to play more submissive, and I choose to let someone allow, like I choose to be submissive, because two big dominant personalities is just gonna clash. It's just gonna clash. Just like two submissive personalities, we're not gonna get nowhere. Even if you're a submissive person in general, you're a quiet person, you're more meek, whatever, I bet if you get around someone even more quieter than you become your real self and you become outgoing and outspoken and all this stuff. And I'm not saying because I know that masculine energy, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, I know a lot of people, when I say like yin and yang or good or bad, it kind of, puts masculine in the energy of being bad if feminine is good. But again, you need both. You need yin and yang. If you're just yin, you'll be unbalanced. If you're just yang, just like if you're just feminine, you'll be unbalanced. You need to be both. Okay, and yes, masculine energy is more on the heavier, darker side, because masculine energy is confident. I want y'all to know, anytime I ever refer to masculine and feminine, I am never talking about being gay or being feminine, as in girly, or you like the color pink, or you like to cry. Like, that's never, ever what I'm talking about. I am literally talking about the concept of masculine being more of the initiator, the confident, direct, go get it, predator, take it energy, compared to feminine being more the docile, nurturing, and I have a safe haven for you type energy, instead of bronze being more smart, like, logical, whatever. And not logical in the way that y'all think. Not masculine and feminine in that way at all. When I say that, just the polarities of them both. And I was sitting here thinking like, wow, even with life, dang, what was I doing wrong? Basically, I just said all that to say, to get to the point where in life, there are literally only two types of people, unless you're balanced. There is a third, again, the yin yang, and then there's the mixture of the two. So your goal is to try to be the mixture of the two. But I spent my whole life, again, enabling people, again, my family members, and you can go back and watch my videos where I talk about how I enabled and encouraged my siblings, and now they're dumb as rocks. And I made sure that so many people didn't have to experience the pain that I felt and go through the things that I went through, and that energy of, again, that feminine energy of wanting to save everyone and wanting everyone to not experience it. And then there's the complete opposite, because there's a ton of people who are like that. Well, again, not only did I enable my family, but allowed men to take advantage of me, and friendships to take advantage of my essence and what I offer and stuff, because I know what it feels like to be rejected, and I know what it feels like to like someone and them not like you back, or them not to care about your feelings. So I'm going to enable you, and I'm going to show up for you, and basically ultimately lead you on and make you, feel less alone, because I don't want you to feel that loneliness that I felt. And that is not real, because obviously you see it hurts people in the end as well. And then the latter, there's the opposite, that masculine energy where people, I've been hurt, I'm gonna hurt everyone else. Like, well, nobody cared about me when I needed help. Nobody cared about me when I was struggling. Nobody cared about all this stuff, so they become the thing that hurt them. And there's literally, like, again, that polarity. You either enable and you keep people from feeling the way that you felt, and that ultimately still crutches them, or you try to make everyone feel the pain that you felt, 111 on the clock, that I'm hurt, so I'm going to try to hurt everyone else. And maybe it's subconscious, it's not even on purpose, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not having that ideology where it's like, I'm going to just ruin the world, I'm going to try. No, most of the time it's like, well, no one cares about me, I don't care about y'all. Like, well, this is what I need. No one took care of me, no one checks for me, so I'm going to check for me. And they do 10 times harder. And it's, again, there's that two polarities. And if you could find a balance, that's that sweet spot where you can be not an enabler, but you can also have that compassion, that emotions, and realize this is what it feels like to be you, because I am you. And I've been through the stuff that you're going through. Again, with the rejecting people. I don't want to reject you because I don't want you to feel loneliness. I don't want you to feel empty. But then at the same time, you think about how that made us a boss bee, a boss nigga. I say it all the time, where it's like that rejection, again, created someone that, we all know people who have never been rejected. People who have never experienced those downfalls. And they're the most disgusting, disturbing people to be around. What is it? They're like the type of people that just, you tell them no and they throw a tantrum. Yeah, they throw a real life adult tantrum. It's that type of energy. So it's like sometimes we do, I hate this because my old, like a friend that I used to have, she used to say, like, I'm telling you, there was a point I had to move back to my mom's house years ago. I had to move back to my mom's house, and when I brought all my stuff, they had thrown away, like all my stuff was in trash bags because I had just got out of a relationship with my ex. I had brought my stuff back. They threw away all my trash bags, all of them. They said they thought it was trash. Why would you randomly have 18 bags of trash? So when I was away, the trash man took all of my stuff, and I lost so much stuff that meant so much to me. And I called my friend crying. Literally at that time, I couldn't handle I hadn't been conditioned enough. But I called my friend crying, like, girl, like, you never, like, I just need someone to talk to. Like, I literally lost everything. Like, I have nothing to my name anymore. And she said, well, you know, I kid you not, almost laughing, you could hear her voice. She said, well, you know, God needs to humble us sometimes. Humble, baby, I will never get off my high horse. This horse was made by God. What do you mean trying to humble me? And he gotta try harder than that. If God was trying to humble me and take away just my goodies, my clothes, my stuff, that my tangible stuff, baby, please. If God was playing, he would really play. That's not, please. That's you thinking it's humbling. So I don't even want to say God has to humble us and all that. That's not it. God has to ground us sometimes. 404. And that grounding comes from sometimes needing a no, especially from something that's not meant for you. Who the F wants something that's bad for them, something toxic? Like, that doesn't make sense. So you need to hold space for others' experiences and realize, yes, that sometimes you do need to you know, soften the blow, but also that masculine energy and that polarity where it's like, but I've also been through the pain, so I know how it shapes you. And even though, and I had to do it with my siblings, even though I would never want you to go through what I went through, you are not me and I am not you, and you will never have to experience what I went through because I am in your life. I never had a me. I never had a me. So with my siblings, where I'm like doing their chores for them, and I'm doing their homework for them, and I'm doing all this stuff so their life could be easier, so they don't have to feel alone. It made them feel entitled, and it made them feel like, actually, I know that there will always be someone there. And instead of realizing that that wasn't my part to play, it's simply okay to help your siblings out, to help, you know, people out with things. But I don't do more than you know what's allowed. Lord knows. I gotta get back into here with cooking, but I just had to say that about, again, the rules are made up. And even with, again, jobs, with all, like, with power to the people, with the government, with all this stuff, there's only dominant or submissive. Which one will you be? And if we really think about it, with the government, with all that, we have the numbers. I'm talking about society, I'm talking about people, I'm talking about the minorities. We have the numbers. We choose to obey the law. We choose, and I'm not telling y'all to break the law. Don't say it came from me. I'm just letting y'all know we choose to obey the law, because there's so many laws that we break. Okay, if your wife is pregnant and she's going into labor, I bet you'll speed past them stop signs. I bet you'll speed past. We choose to, that was my favorite thing in psychology. There's this theory, this man, one of my old teachers back when I was in school, I used to get all into there, guys. Lord knows I gotta get back into this, and I'm already getting frustrated because all these disturbances. But I love you guys so much. Bless up until next time. Hopefully I got the message across. I literally don't know. I know, like, dusty, crusty, greasy, musty, but that's your bottom lip. So love you guys. Bless up until next time.